Diarrhea is a common problem in children between the ages of 1 and 5 years. It presents as frequent, loose, watery stools without any other symptoms. In fact, there's a term for this: toddler's diarrhea. It even has a diagnostic code for billing. Not only is toddler's diarrhea an irritating problem to deal with for both the child and the parent, it can lead to poor nutrient absorption, affecting growth and development, poor weight gain, poor appetite, excess gas, and even dehydration. Often parents assume that diarrhea in young children is related to milk intolerance. Over the years, I've seen many kids who've been pulled off milk due to suspicion of milk or lactose intolerance at a young age because the child was having loose stools or diarrhea as a toddler. Lactose is a fermentable carbohydrate, and it's the most familiar and well-known fermentable carbohydrate in regard to its reputation for causing gas, bloating, and those all too familiar symptoms of IBS. Lactose is a disaccharide, a 2-molecule sugar that's partially broken down by natural enzymes during digestion. But if a person doesn't make enough of the natural enzymes, the undigested lactose can end up being fermented in the colon, leading to GI discomfort, which can include diarrhea or loose stools. In fact, as many as 2 out of 3 adults may develop some level of lactose intolerance. The great news for kids is that lactose intolerance is rare. Fewer than 1 out of 5 kids have true lactose intolerance. Most kids make plenty of natural enzymes to digest lactose, so true lactose intolerance is very uncommon among children. Lots of families come to me after they've already removed or reduced milk from the child's diet, but not really seen improvement. So they're confused and looking for answers. For children under 10 years old, people are so surprised to learn that fructose is more likely the culprit. As many as 1 out of every 3 children have fructose malabsorption, and the younger the child, the more likely it is a fructose problem, not lactose intolerance. Fructose malabsorption is a common cause of loose stools and diarrhea in young children. Fructose is a single molecule carbohydrate, and similar to lactose, if unabsorbed fructose makes it to the colon, it can cause gas, bloating, and diarrhea. Because children are smaller than adults, they have less intestine than adults. And since fructose is often consumed in large portions by children, they don't always have enough intestinal capacity to absorb it before it gets to the colon. Examples of foods that are high in fructose that cause this problem in kids are large portions of fruits and fruit juice. Another very common culprit is high-fructose corn syrup, which is a cheap sweetener commonly used in processed foods, especially foods that kids like. For many children, simply avoiding fruit juice and foods containing high-fructose corn syrup is enough to stop diarrhea. But I have seen kids who are extra fructose sensitive, and simply stopping juice and high-fructose corn syrup doesn't fix the problem. In those circumstances, I provide further support and guidance. Sometimes these children need to be on a more strict fructose restriction, and other times these children have multiple carbohydrate intolerances and need to be on a trial of a low FODMAPs diet to more clearly identify the cause of their symptoms. If your child has toddler's diarrhea, give a try to reducing fruit juice and high fructose corn syrup. If they aren't doing significantly better after that, the next step is a trial of a low FODMAPs diet. But the good news is you can return to offering them to milk, which is an essential part of bone development for children. If you are still not convinced, try some Lactaid lactose-free milk while you sort out the possible fructose issue. You can learn more about the low FODMAPs diet in our video, How to Do a Low FODMAPs Diet, and you can check out all the other resources we've put together by subscribing to the channel or visiting us at the Feed to Succeed community page. The link is in the description below.